Good morning, boys. You can go away, you can go away, you can go away. I just need you. Oh wait, can I edit that? Can I edit you? I'll just remove you. I want to put the link in there. I want to put the link in there too. I need to log into my funding text. Funding text. Bum. 6 minutes until market open. Oh, I've not got my. Get on the other. Get on Chrome. Do. Can I not do shift and enter? That's annoying. I'll just do this. Or can I do shift and enter? Nope, can't. Anyway. Get that pinned. Get that message pinned. Right. I'm on the right screen, right? Yeah, of course I am. Do. Oh, what a shitty ass place for us to be. No, shitty ass, but moderately shitty ass. Oh, OBS, go away. I want to see the chat. That's better. Longs from here on NQ do kind of look nice. On ES, I kind of want to see this Asia liquidity get knocked out, if I'm being real. I'm locked in on my... okay. I really need to figure out what's going on with OBS, because anytime I've even got OBS open, not even recording, just got it open, my monitor is like glitching all over the fucking gaff, and it's really annoying. Really annoying. It's not doing it on the stream, which is obviously good. I figured that out like a while ago from Mr. Don P, but it still pisses me off. We have SMT at the highs. I wonder, please don't tell me this is going to be like a Thursday, just reverses and goes down, because I really only want a long. ES is equal highs during, like, from overnight. This is the first discount fair value gap on NQ in this run up. So it is actually a good point for NQ to continue from. Slightly annoying that it's happening at 9:30. Hopefully we'll get some sort of retracement, because where did we close? We closed at 507. So we've got about a 170 point opening range gap if we open where we are right now. So I want to see, really, I don't really want it to come higher. I want it to come lower, if anything, before we open. That FOMC was kind of crazy yesterday. Where is it? On NQ, I was looking at it. It's annoying that on FOMC day there was like a couple 2022s. For anyone that wasn't in the Discord stream, I did short on paper yesterday, just in the Discord call with the boys. A lot of the boys actually got a good short in yesterday, which was nice to see. It's just so annoying that it has to happen on a day like FOMC, because I'm just really so hesitant around big events like that I'm probably never going to trade them like seriously. I just don't see the point, you know. If I'm in a position where I'm like, this is my setup, but I know that there's like certain news events releasing like today, like later on today, that could throw a spanner in the works and make this trade maybe a false kind of like signal, and it could just chop or go against me. And that's all well and good when the trade signal does in fact like print like it's a losing trade, but when it's a winning trade, it makes you like not doubt your system, but doubt like whether you should be treating these big events with such high respect. And every time I think that, I just think it just sounds stupid. Like, obviously I probably made the right call not trading that trade yesterday to go short, even though it was my setup. And it's even more of like a punch into the balls because I haven't really got a trade at all really this week. Like, I've not entered anything that I would consider like high quality all week. I feel like a lot of people are feeling like that this week though, so I don't know. It's probably a mix of it being in my head and being a reality as well, I guess. Opening in 5, 4, 3. Let me get ready with my other chart just so I have the. God damn, how big's that gap? And Q, that is a 172 point gap. I like the idea of longing in Q, if I'm being honest, today. Because this really, it has been like an overnight expansion, like, well, overnight. But it's come down to a discount, and really that's my like trigger of like, okay, you can trade it again now. If this was like up here still, I would absolutely not be trading it, but I am probably okay to trade this, if I'm being honest. Overnight expansion or not. It's just that I think it might chop. It's the only issue really. I guess we'll see. Where are we in like relation to like the daily chart? Obviously we're at all-time highs, but do we have anything that we can go off really, other than like this Tuesday's candle? We came down into this fair value gap as well, which was actually like pretty cool to see, to be honest. I was looking mainly at this one for a reaction, but this one is perfectly fine. Geordie! 1 hour change in the state delivery. Yeah, but I shan't be going short, Geordie. If that's what you mean. I like this reaction we're getting here at this 15 minutes, to be honest. I kind of want a yes to come lower though. Is the only issue. SMT at the lows. This is also like an equal low sort of relative equal lows looking like sort of thing, you know? Not convincing at all, long bias for me. Yeah, me too. Me too, Mr. Geordie. There's absolutely no long setup in there for me either, so that's good. That honestly puts my mind at ease, there not being a long setup in there. Went long early, see 5 minute wick, low out of void points. Nice, Mr. Dumpy. I imagine you're going to be, I don't know if you have taken profit yet or going to, but I imagine you might if this pumps up a little bit more for you. It looks like you probably did that one from like 650s, 660s to 710s. So I imagine you managed to get 40 points out of that maybe. Like I say, I would prefer yes, because like look how close yes is to London low especially. You would think that it's going to stab that liquidity. And really, Asia kind of looks like it may as well reach down to that. That's like an extra 3 points. So that's what I'm waiting for personally. Also, welcome to the stream, boys. Oh, I forgot to turn the music down, that's why. Thank you. There you go, that should be a lot better. Thanks for pointing that out. I would have completely forgot to do that. Do I have first presented? Nope. Also, long NQ looks nice today. If it can come sweep those relative equal lows that it's just made off the open, then I will probably want to short that, just because of, or long that, sorry, just because it's clearly the stronger one. Like it didn't make a, it made a higher high when ES made a lower high here, relative to this high and this high. And this high really, that's one. That's ES making three consecutive lower highs here, while NQ made 3 consecutive higher highs there, so NQ is clearly the stronger one on the day. And then we also have SMT at these lows there. And none of this is for like an actual trade entry, it's more just me reading which one of the two is the stronger one. So yeah, NQ is going to be my long trade of the day if it wants to. I could do with it sweeping this liquidity first, and there's also no setup in here for me, so there's no further eye gap in there, which honestly, like I say, that's a good thing for me at least, because it means that I'm not going to be able to long in this, even if I wanted to. There is that 4-minute there that is forming, but it's not even in a discount, so I'm not even considering it. Yeah, the four is literally the only thing there. We don't have any, I'm just making sure, I'm like almost 100% sure, but I'm just making sure that there's no other news today. I know we had the 8:30 high impact, yeah, no other news today. No other news all week. So on NQ, I'm waiting for this. Same sort of thing on ES really, but ES is going to dig into London and Asia liquidity maybe. NQ could as well, but it doesn't have to. Ba-dum-bum. Is that going to be first presented there? Both forming it at the same time? That'd be nice. Oh, ES has already formed it. I didn't even see. But ES has formed it right on these two like balance candles here, so. I will mark it out there on ES anyway, but you know what, I'm just going to mark it out as this one because it's the exact same range, just a bit bigger. I just like that one more. Is there a volume imbalance in that? Yeah, there is, a small one. There's that sell side. Smashed. That text is fucking enormous. Let's lower that to like a 10. Let's get rid of this 15-minute gap actually as well, because it isn't really relevant right now. It is, and it isn't. So right now I'm kind of honestly going to prefer if London low can get snagged on NQ, just because that will give me a bit more room to play with a long. Because at the minute this high is my market structure shift high, so like if we break that, unless it stops just shy of this high and does something like that, I'm probably not going to get filled on anything. Whereas if we can come lower and make a low like here and then dive to London low and do something like that, that gives me a lot more room to play with and a partial at this high. ES can also then get down to Asia low, which would be nice. I'm gonna keep my main view on NQ and then just like check out ES every now and then. Okay, ES has got to Asia low. Let's just keep an eye on both of them actually for now, just while I'm watching this liquidity sweep here. Using 6 PM to 9:30 for FVP. What's FVP? Is that, do you mean volume profile? Fixed volume, fixed volume profile. I'm assuming that's what FVP means. Your buy side liquidity is also a data high, just for more confidence, the importance of the high you marked out. Oh yeah, because it was, yeah, makes sense. It was 8:30 news as well, wasn't there? So yeah, I like it, Coop, or like it, Cooper. And it's also, those highs on the ES are also equal, Coop. We have these equal highs, not the same high. It's actually these highs over here, and then that was a juicy pre-market long actually. What the fuck happened at 7 AM? Something happened. But yeah. That was some juicy equal highs there on NQ for the pre-market session to destroy brutally. Yeah, fixed volume profile, yeah. Thought so. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Please don't have a sell-off day. That would be lovely. Feels like every day, literally every day. Is that, am I right in saying that? Feels like even though my bias is long, let me just check. It feels like even though my bias is long, every day during the AM, it's just been no opportunity. It's just, well, it's been the opposite of the bias. So this is this week, right? I think so. So here's Monday. Yeah, Monday was the like open at 9:30 ripper day. No, like that was the only day that's gone long, and it was impossible to catch because you had to be in like down in London really if you wanted to be a part of that. Tuesday we went down. Yeah, so Tuesday was a down day in the a down AM session. Wednesday it was a down AM session on Wednesday. So we've had 2 sessions. Oh, we've had 3 AMs this week. In a long biased week, at least for me, and one of those AM sessions has been like an upwards AM session. It's just that it was impossible to catch because it was like where it's already gone by 9:30. Then we had the Tuesday came down, Wednesday came down, and it's been like every day this week the AM has been opposite to whatever the bias is pretty much. Because obviously we've been moving up, but we've just been moving up like overnight or in the PM. Yeah, overnight, PM. Literally the AM was here. That's so funny. It's a pain in the arse, but it's funny. All this movement up here was all Monday, like all through the entire day basically. Ugh. How did you boys? Did anyone trade like FOMC or anything, or mess about with anything yesterday after the old Discord call? Or has anyone messed around pre-market? I know Don P's gone long. I'm assuming you made money, Don. Where's Asia's? Let's look at. So ES has done everything I wanted to do to the downside, really. Where's the Asia low? It's like here. Thank you. Grab 40 points short towards London lows, done for the day, nice. However, I was down on an account and accidentally hit the previous, I can't remember what that's short for. What's the P short for? Some daily loss limit. I took a nap, marked out a long just before FOMC hit and my target would have been smashed. Never would have actually traded though, yeah. I had a big stop loss on the trade and was 10 micros, got down. Sounds accidental, but yeah. Personal daily loss limit, thank you. Okay, this is a tricky one. It stopped just before London low. And that's not really a great high for me to go long from. Like, it's not a great market structure shift high. It's only there on the 1 minute. Are we going to close through it? Don't think. We might just. This isn't even in a discount yet, so at the moment it's a no. We have closed through this high, just about. If we can move a bit higher. Oh god, no, don't tempt me into this long. Yeah, okay, well now I have to. Now I kind of have to. It's off of an old fair value gap, which isn't my favourite, but ES has done everything I wanted to do, so I'm not fully against it. Where should my stop be? Stop should be there. If we can break that high, that's honestly like great. If we can break this high up here, I might demand that, to be honest, because I don't feel comfortable shorting this really if it's going to get to the first presented and then can like reverse, because this could be going for London low still. Is my thought process. Whereas that high, it's more clear to me that it's going for the buy side now. I'm also going to pay attention to what ES is doing. So far, I'm not going to go long here just yet. If I did, it would be with what? Oh god, it'd be such a tricky one. It'd be like a micro or two. If we can get above this high on a close, then I can long from here, which is a bit nicer. Then my trade would look something like this. I'm watching how ES is treating its first presented as well here. As well as NQ. So far, I'm not convinced on the long. Just that high getting broken, even though it was quite displacy. I don't like how... Yeah, I'm not sure on just yet. Wonder if the short was the fake out. I'm thinking we go up on the day. I'm not certain whether we go up like from now, just because NQ has stopped so shy of that low, the London low. And then like I could frame this as a short, as a 2022 short from like where we are right now as well as a long. So I'd rather wait and see if I want to break that high, the 930 high really. 937 high. I want to break that high. Then I'll go long. I can go long off the 2 minute there really as well. Because look how the first presented is being treated as well. ES couldn't even break through its first presented, and it's done everything it needs to do down there. I'm not convinced of your longness. Not yet. Even though you do look good. You've just stopped shy of some session liquidity, so unfortunately I can't long you in Q. I really want to though, so if you could help me out, that'd be great. That'd be an insane risk to reward actually. Like off that 1 minute, my risk to reward to the but like the end goal would be like a 1 to 5 almost, which is crazy. Yeah, not convinced just yet. The data that it goes off is different depending on what time frame you're on, Geordie. So you want to use the 1 minute, and then like the volume profile levels that you can see on the 1 minute, they're the ones you want to trust. That's one of my Kami Capitals. One of my Kami Capital gems. I will go long if this gets a rejection from like this order block sort of area. And I'll get it on like a continuation style entry probably. But this is 250-50 for me right now to take. You tuned into a stream this morning, nostalgic stuff. Yeah, I tuned into it on Tuesday, I think. I said hello to our boy. If I was to be entering on this, my limit would be down at this lower fair value gap here. That would be my hypothetical 2022 long. The issue is that the other direction would have been my hypothetical 2022 short from the first presented. Okay. That was a bit crazy. So if this rejects here and breaks this high, I'll get in on something around here, hopefully. Like I say, I wouldn't have even been filled on this yet if I was getting long. Also, if you haven't seen in the Discord, I whacked it I pinned it in the stream, and you'll notice that I only have the funding ticks code there. Not the Bullinox one isn't even there, just because the funding ticks, the funding ticks offer right now is so crazy that I just don't even want to promote the Bullinox one right now, because you just should be going for the funding ticks one. $50, like, and that's it. For a funded account, for a 50k funded account, is insane. And that's what you can get if you choose a 50k account with funding ticks. 50k account, weekly reward cap set it at 1,000 instead of 5,000. Which all that means is that you can you can only withdraw up to $1,000 per week. It doesn't mean you're only ever going to withdraw $1,000. It just means $1,000 is like your maximum. Per week though, so like you can literally withdraw like $4 grand a month still, and no activation fee. So literally you're paying $50 for a full-on 50k account, which is just like, yeah, like I say, outrageous. That's what long I'm kind of thinking right now. If I still want to see us break this high, and then I can long in whatever leg like that we break. Like this is a leg here, so I'm framing this as a discount to a premium, because like this all just doesn't really matter anymore because we've reacted from it. Kinda need it to close though, NQ. I need you to close. I'm demanding a close. Oh god, 108. That's a pain. I'm going to go in with one limit buy here, one micro, because that's like half the risk. And then if it doesn't come and tag me and does go and close in that above this high, then I'll up it to 2, because then it's like my A+. Right now this is like a B entry, because it's got everything, but it's like it's just ticked above that high, so not ideal, but obviously it's enough. And ES is closed above the high, but obviously I'm going to wait until NQ closes above the high before I up my risk. That's about $56 or $54 risk at the moment, and I'll up it to like 108 if we can close above the high. But I'm making sure that I long in a discount. That is one thing. But yeah, as soon as that gets a bit higher, I'll up the risk. Like that. So now we'll go to 2 contracts. Oh god, there are different prices. Project X really needs to sort out its limit order placing options because they're a pain. I know I could just be clicking 2, but I've already clicked 1, so. This better not run without me, I swear to god, Inky. I swear to god. Oh, let's delete that now because that's just going to be in the way. Anything in here that's in a discount, I will long from. Right now, all that is the 1 minute. That's OTE probably as well, right? Yeah, even better. So if I can get that entry, then that's going to be beautiful. If not, then well, suck a dick, thank you. Paying attention to where this discount premium is. Still got nothing else in a discount. I feel like if this wants to get like up here and stop just shy of that high, that'd be nice because then it can come tack this 2 minute, which is overlapping with the order block. And I will try and do that. The only thing that's going to cancel my order is if we obviously gets to the high, because then it's like, well, target hit. No fill. That's also a nice, like, if it wants to do that as well, it can be really nice because that means that the first presented is going to overlap with the entry, which is even more of a bonus. I actually have the 4 minute there as well. Wow. Okay, so now I can go to that one. If the If the target doesn't get hit, at least. God, that's a hefty stop loss. Hopefully a retrace for Kai. Hopefully. Would be nice. NQ. Back, boy. Heal! Very tough to get in on. You have to have a lot of conviction to long from that order block, in my opinion. Especially on NQ. ES was cleaner, obviously, because it swept all the liquidity. Even still. Tough. Mucho conviction for the long. From there. Da-da. Ugh, no fill. Doesn't look like a fill. Looks like a no fill. Needed to reverse like now or not. Suck a big cock, NQ. Suck a big one. Oh, damn it. Well. You know what, I'm gonna try the long on ES. If ES wants to do the same sort of thing, if it wants to retrace, I'm long in ES, because ES has the equal highs as well. I'm not FOMOing, this is absolutely fine. Which was higher there, that 2 or the 3? Probably the 3, right? Or they're the same. I think they're the same. I've lost chat. I've got chat. Oh wait. On contract, there we go. Yeah, it's a 1 minute there. I can go off. So that's 691. Get me onto ES, please. Actually, I can just do this. Oh, no, you're NQ. Got on ES. So there's like a 1 minute here. But what's my risk on that? Stop really should be like down there, at least. Yeah, Looks about right. Or do I just put it at the low? It's more than enough of a risk to reward to go to the low. I'll just go to the low and be safe. I'll put it like a 1 to 2. What's my risk? Oh, 1 micro. Really? What if I go from the order block? What if I go from there? And then stop there. Still 1 micro. Fucking bollocks. Spoo's way weaker today. I wonder what Dow is doing. If ES can push a little bit higher, then I can long from that 2 minute. Hit something like this. Partial at like, I don't know, those highs there maybe, the pre-market highs. 1 partial, 2 partial. I'm glad it's finally gone up during the AM. I'm not glad that it's done it without me. I'm gonna put 1 micro in this 9-1 because that is the best I can do really as far as following my rules. That's the best I can do. But I would prefer if it can come a little higher. I'd feel better being long in that 2 minute really, but this is kind of the only area I can realistically long from at the minute. Yeah, you'd think so, Geordie, right? You'd think so. I would like to go 2 micros and then maybe leave a runner on. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. See what I can squeeze. I just feel like I'm asking a lot of this to retrace, but I really have no other option, really, right? Like that is my model, is how I'm currently entering. I'm currently entering. My limit's currently here at 691, so just over a 1 to 2 to get to the highs. That is London high, right? No, actually, it's just buy side. I'm not going to class it as London high, even though it basically is. And it's relatively equal, so that's good enough for me. I'm going to keep dragging this up just to see if I can keep upping my entry. That 2 minutes close enough now that I'm going to enter on that 2 minute. I just need to see what my risk, if my risk changes. Entering from there. I'm gonna put my, I'm just trying to see if I can squeeze a bit more out of it, but I really can't. I may as well go to the low. It's an institutional order flow entry drill entry day, as every ICT guru would say, yeah. Good for you sticking to your rules, tough when you have a massive bullish mindset and you see it going. Yeah, I know, it's fucking annoying. It is annoying. Like, it's done exactly what I thought it would do, it's just... I had to be so sure to long from, like, down here where I was, like, thinking of longing based off this. That is kind of like an entry, like you could argue, but yeah, I had to be so because this wasn't really much of a high to go off, considering we've been coming down since like 8:30 as well. I would rather have seen this high get broken, and obviously that fell a bit short of it, and then yeah. But like I say, it didn't even get down to a discount, so I did, but like long enough that order block. That is something I am going to do though, like in the future. If I see, obviously I wasn't entering on that regardless, but this is an order block. So I will in the future enter off the order block if it is in a discount. It's just any PD area I can find in a discount, so like that would have been like a hypothetical entry. Stop would have been like below the order block here. That'd been such a good trade. It's like a fucking 1 to 3.4. That's outrageous. Probably have a partial above this high, right? Or these highs. But yeah. It was very tricky to get in on, in my opinion. Stop just shy of London low as well. Like, of course, yes, it's always easier to say in hindsight, but like you guys saw how unsure I was at the time of whether I longed from there or not. Fucking Jesus, screen's gonna give me a seizure. I'm getting ready to move my entry up to this 3-minute. If my screen's... Oh, I need to fix this screen over the weekend, honestly. Being a big pain in the ass. I can long from the 3-minute, fine. What's the risk longing from that 3-minute? It is gonna be what, micro in it? Yeah. Okay, entry's moving to that 3-minute. I'm not like confident that I get filled on this. I've just got no other choice but to try it. Try and trail up behind it just to see if it can catch some sort of a retrace. But yeah, this is the reality of day trading. This screen, I'm gonna punch it in a minute, I swear to God. It just keeps like... I'm gonna paper trade this bad boy just to take the withdrawal symptoms away. Yeah, that's real. Real. The real move is always uncertain in the beginning and usually leaves something behind where you are sure it will finish, yeah. The no retrace is killing me. Like, please, just come and tag me. I'm as high as I can be. Like, I'm not gonna get rid of that fucking premium discount. That's just making my head hurt. I'm gonna make this bolder so it's just a bit more obvious what I'm doing. Yeah, at the minute, what more can I do really? Like, I can call the moves, I can see them happening, but if it doesn't give me something that I'm not confident on entering, there's not much more I can do. All I can do is stick to my rules and hope for a retrace. Right? Validate me, boys. Validate me. Like I said, it's just so annoying that the 2022 model was working wonders yesterday, but it's just FOMC day, which I am not comfortable trading. Is this the beginning of a retrace? Hopefully. Hopefully we can get filled on this biatch. This looks like the beginning of a retrace, so if I'm going to get filled, it's going to be in this little run down here, and if I don't get filled in this little run down here, then I'm probably not getting filled and missing the day. It's a very frustrating day for me, this, if you couldn't tell. Very frustrating. Do 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 do. Oh, didn't mean to do that. What Discord message have I got? Oh. Cooper's entered a little journal entry. Did you get in on this long, Coop? If you're still in the stream. It looks like you did. Nice one, Cooper. It's a big ass, Brady. It'll look like relevance on the 1 hour. Yeah. If you have conviction, take it, otherwise touch grass. I do need to touch some grass. I spent all morning touching grass. And it's done nothing for me, Geordie. You know the Jurassic World movie where that dinosaur, like, they, like, it's one of the newer ones when Chris Pratt and the girl make it on the boat and they turn around and there's, like, that one dinosaur left on the shore and it's just, like, it just dies in the fire. That feels like, I feel like that I am that dinosaur right now. I am that dinosaur right now. This is why I ended up scrapping the fucking whole, like, only long from a discount, only short from a premium, because it, oh my god, you have to sit through so much shit. Cody, don't even, Cody. Just go back and watch the stream. No, this is the short answer. I was literally trying to. I'm still trying to. I just couldn't. I didn't have enough conviction that it was turning when NQ was here. I was thinking about it, and on paper you could argue it's a valid one because of this high here. But I was, let me get my thing. You could argue that this one is that's a market structure shift. I was kind of demanding this one just because this one I wasn't sure, because like this is the leg that took us lower. This is just kind of a little pause, and it's not really like a whole thing. Anyway, then if I was gonna long in this, I would have either longed from the order block, like given my new rules, like if there's, I'm basically just would have longed off of the order block, but initially my like rules would have said long in this fair value gap, but I'm changing those rules only slightly. Basically, if there's an order block that's in an equilibrium or in a discount, which this one is, I can long from that. But again, like I didn't even have enough conviction to long from there, so. Then I was waiting to see, once we broke this high here, I was waiting for some sort of retrace here to go long, but all we got was this one fucking candle. I was thinking about longing from here, wasn't like convicted enough to. Then I wanted to long from here, then I wanted to long from like somewhere up here, then I wanted to long from like somewhere up here, and then it hit the target and I cancelled and switched to ES, since ES hasn't got there yet. But it will soon, and then I'll end the stream and go and cry. There is a 5-minute that I can potentially long from soon. And I will. What's my risk to reward on that? 1 to 1.3. Yeah, first presented, respected, and NQ had like just left behind the London low. ES I thought looked good, but even still, and ES still respected the first presented. So I was like, it makes. But I could absolutely frame it that ES like has one more stab lower, and NQ at the same time stabs into its liquidity. All this liquidity. Obviously, that didn't happen, but it very well could have, and I have no shame in not taking part in at least this initial move. Once we'd broken above this high and this high, I was confident. I just couldn't get an entry. There was no retrace. There's still been no retrace. I think I can probably long from that 5 though now, right? Yeah. Do I even want to try? I mean, I'll move the limit order there, but fuck you now. No higher. This is getting out of hand now. I didn't take my creatine. You're right. I took my ashwagandha. I didn't take my creatine yet. I will take it after the stream. This is, oh, fuck you. Fuck you, NDCs. I'm gonna go cry. This has been such a frustrating week for me. Entered on the pullback into the 1017 order block. Huh? Oh, you're like still trying to go long. But like on NQ. Yes, all-time highs is a good target, yeah, for sure. That is all-time highs in ES, right? Yeah. If I somehow get filled on this, it's an absolute miracle, but I don't think I am. I've had one trade this week and it was Monday at 8:30 and it wasn't even a trade that I was proud of taking. Like it was a low probability trade. Wednesday, yesterday I could have, but FOMC, fucking, this entire week has just felt like a deflated balloon. For me at least. I know there's some people that have killed it this week. But this week, the entire week has felt for me like, oh, time to trade, oh, missed the move, time to trade, oh, missed the move, time to trade, oh, it's going the wrong way. Literally, Monday, missed the move because it was 9:30 and then it was gone. Tuesday, and Wednesday, well, Tuesday it went down when I was looking to go long, so I couldn't really do anything. Wednesday, FOMC day, so that was just like, I couldn't touch it and be proud of myself for like winning a trade, so I didn't touch it. And then today was fucking, well, you guys are here, so I entered at that order block you were talking about. I thought I would see you in it as well. Nope. Nope. Which, that 1 minute order block in NQ, Cody. This order block I have marked out. If so, congrats. Beautiful entry in hindsight. Like I say, it was very tough for me. All things considered. Yeah, great entry from that order block. If you ever stop like something like that. Partial one at that high. And then you could have another partial there. End target. Leave a runner on, honestly. I do need to keep reading that book. I don't know if it's not really like I followed my model, really, Geordie. Or I followed my own discretion. It wasn't the lack of conviction was based off of the charts. It wasn't based off of anything psychological. At least I don't think it was. Yeah, that's why I've never really been a fan of TikTok streaming, Cody. Then you just get some proper goobers in the chat. Some fucking weirdos and just, like, not the people that you want and like to want to build an audience of. I take many more small losses with my aggressive entries while you don't blow up accounts too. Yeah, I know, but it's weeks like this that really test my patience, Dumpy, because, like, yeah, I'm not blowing up an account, but I'm not gaining on an account either. I had no trades this week apart from one on Monday that I wasn't proud of taking, and I don't think I wouldn't expect to trade tomorrow. Today I was kind of expecting, well, the issue is the 2022 model is so subjective it's not even subjective, but it can be, obviously, because it's like which high is like a high probability one. Like this high, obviously. I need to stop saying like, oh, this high is the da 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 da. I just need to say like, right, here's a 15-minute point of interest. I'm bullish on the day. Where's the high before this 15-minute fair value gap was reached? Oh, there's one. Bang. Where's the discount PD array? Bang. Money. You know? I've basically been doing that, but fair value gap entries I am always a bit more uncertain on. I always prefer after a liquidity sweep rather than a fair value gap. If ES can come back now and tag me, I will fucking make out with it. On stream. Yeah, Geordie, TikTok's better for exposure, but it's not the type of exposure I want personally. I'd rather just maintain, or I'd rather build a YouTube audience. YouTube audiences are always a more like long-term, really, anyway, as well. Because anyone that blows up on TikTok, they eventually move to YouTube, because you can't really even make much money from TikTok. Pullback to BNG would be ideal for me, really, because that'd mean that I'm in. If I like somehow get filled on this long and then get stopped, I swear to God, I'll abandon my model and go and trade fucking moving averages. Displacement confirmed it for me. Yeah, the displacement was absolutely there. Like I say, I just wasn't convicted enough. TikTok chat is very toxic. Yeah, I can imagine. I agree with you. You just didn't see everything you needed to see, but it also keeps you green, man. Yeah. Yeah, I do have a continuation model, Cody. It's the same sort of thing. It's just like if the 2022, so I can show you on this day. So this was obviously the reversal here. That was the reversal entry. And then if I don't get filled on this, like I didn't get filled on this today, you can go back and look at like 10 AM on this stream, replay it. You'll see that I'm wanting to catch something here. Like this would be a continuation entry here. So I wanted to, once I was convinced, because I wasn't convinced of this reversal. I was convinced of it. I was convinced that I wasn't convinced we would go lower. Once we broke above this high, more importantly this high, I was like, right, we're going up now. So then I'll look for something after this to retrace. And obviously, like, sometimes that's just not going to happen. Like today, it just didn't retrace at all. It was one leg and it was bang, gone. Target hit. Right? But a lot of times you will manage, like some days are beautiful. You'll literally get the initial entry, bang, goes. Then you'll get like another discount entry, goes. And then you'll get another discount entry, goes again. And them days are so clean. It's like you can literally just mark the entire day out, mark like every pullback that you see that like you can obviously use with your discretion. You can be like, that's a pullback. Frame your premium to discount off of like this pullback's low to whatever high it made. And some days you'll just literally be able to do that with every pullback and then just look for a fair value gap that's in the lower half and it'll get to it and just every time. It's just like clockwork. I've still got this limit order sitting. Am I on that? I just realised, is my entry even right there? 9575, yeah, it is right. That doesn't look right on the 5 minute on here. Oh, it is though. Sure is. I'm done for the week, yeah. I mean, Friday tomorrow doesn't seem like an amazing day, so I would absolutely be done for the week tomorrow. If you're green on the week, I would not be trading tomorrow. Ugh. To be quite frank with you. I need this to really get here by 11. I need this to be here in the next 15 minutes, really. I'm entering off this fair value gap now, by the way, not that one. Pretty boring week to be KAICAP, though, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much, boys. Just double checking what my risk is on this 5 minute if it does fail me somehow. 7725. Profit target up there. 1 to 1.3. What's my reward? 120. Okay. It's like as low as I would want my risk reward to be. I can delete all this shit now because like I'm getting filled on this fair value gap, or I'm not getting filled at all, really. Dum, 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 dum. Tomorrow is triple or quadruple witching. What's witching? It's options expirations. I'm expecting tomorrow to be range, but okay. That's interesting. I'll be paying attention to that journey if that is how it looks. Do you ever look for 1 minute models inside of high time frame fair value gap for continuations? Yeah. Yeah. That'd more be like a kind of 1 minute revert. That'd be more like a. It's more of like the classic reversal, really. But yeah. I don't know if I'd ever. 1 minute models inside of high time frame fair value gap for continuations doesn't make as much sense to me. Just because if I'm thinking of like a high time frame fair value gap, it's like we're going down to it. I don't know. I guess you mean like, I don't know. Like if we have this 15 minute here, and we like bounced off this now for a 1 minute continuation. I don't know if I would trade that. I'd prefer to just get in a I would just enter in a discount on this leg, right? I wouldn't wait for a continuation once the move is already like underway. Or I wouldn't wait for like a 2022 from. I just take the higher time frame entry basically. Higher time frame continuations. Yeah. Well, I mean the highest time frame that I would. I would just trade the higher time frame, Cody. I would just manage my risk and I would just trade the higher time frame. Oh, misclick. So this is either going to go from this fair value gap or it's going to come fillers. Because this is a 15-minute gap now, so it can like go from here really, but I'm not going to enter on that because like that's fucking negative risk to reward. Ugh. But if we do get entered on this, then you need to go and tell everyone to come watch the stream because Kai Capital's finally entered a trade. If this does stop me out though, boys, then fucking hell. I'm gonna crash out on stream. I'm gonna go on tilt. I'm gonna blow my fundeds. One minute the 5 minute reversal and the 1 minute unicorn set up on in queue. Ooh. Ooh. Catch you later, Geordie. May the ticks be ever in your favour. I like that. Have a good weekend if you're not here tomorrow, Geordie. See you Monday. Or Tuesday. I don't know if Monday's going to be a trading. Let's check actually now. I will be here tomorrow, but I wanna check if Monday is going to be a trading day for me next week. Nah, no trading day on Monday for me next week, but every other day is a solid day. Pretty simple approach to next week, really. We have no news Monday inside a week where no news, like, Mondays aren't really going to offer anything at all, really. And then literally every other day we have either a high or medium impact news driver. And no bad news is either. No, like, fucking thorns. Hopefully we get some really nice price action next week. That Thursday 8:30 news driver next week is looking tasty. Oh, it's a 10 AM news driver there as well, but it's only medium. 9:45 on Tuesday, so that's going to be one to watch and be careful of. Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for next week's price action. I'll probably stream tomorrow, Journey. I need to stay consistent with the streams. But have a good day too. But I like either whichever one I do, it'll probably be a stream. It probably won't last very long. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow what price is doing. But I don't have high hopes for tomorrow. Let's put it that way, since it's a no news Friday. And the week's done. The week's done enough, right? So. Came back to hit like, I'm out again, lol. Oh, that's so wholesome, Jordy. Everyone hit the like. Everyone hit the like so Brad can get filled on his fucking long trade that he's been waiting to get filled on for like over an hour at this point. Like I said, I will enter on this if it wants to do it on like at 12, like after 11, sorry. But I would prefer if it fills me before 11, because that's like within my not hard rules, but like within my preferred rules. I can enter at 11 on Thursdays and Fridays. I'm normally open to letting my trades enter like a bit later if they have to. But like I have such a high conviction in this long here from that 5 minute to the equal highs. That's like 2022 bread and butter, really, so I have no reason not to take that regardless of time, really. Like, as long as I wasn't entering on that right at 12, which I'm not. I'm entering in like should be entered in the next 10 minutes, hopefully. If I am. So. And I feel very safe with where my stop is on that trade as well. I feel like if I lose that one, then that's an unavoidable loss. Oh, I just realised I'm going to have to sit here through it, though. I've literally like been streaming for an hour and a half, and I'm only just about to enter a trade. Really need a shit as well, I'll be honest. I've lost my music. How many of you boys are going to still be in here to sit with me through this trade? Because if there's not that many of us, I probably will just let it run. Like, I'll end the stream and let it run. But if there's enough of us here, I'll sit through it. If you need support, I'm here. I might be in a trade journey. Trust me, I'm staying. Okay, I'll stay, boys. I might have to go to the toilet in the between, but I'll sit here and looks like we might get filled. Got like another 4 points, and then I'm filled. But I'm trying this long journey from this 5-minute FVG. It's a 2022 model. It's got unfinished business at those highs. These two relative equal highs, now a third high. I have no reason not to at least take a stab at the long. I'm curious what OTE is on like the 1 minute, if there's like a 1 minute OTE entry. Yeah, like down here really. I ain't long in from there though. I'm long in from the first discount array that I can. Ooh, are we gonna get filled? Finally. I might take the break when you do. I'll tell you what, Dumpy. As soon as this is filled, I'll quickly break. I'll quickly go and, yeah, I'll go and break if you know what I mean. I'll just set my limit order, my stop loss, you know what I mean. Profit target, not stop loss. If that falls a tick short though, I swear to God, I'm gonna start throwing hands. How low did that get? 69650, so I got 3 ticks from my entry. If that reverses now, then I'm quitting trading. Trading. Sooner than later, please trust me. I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat, Mr. Wiz. Believe me. I don't know if you have this saying in America, but we have this saying in the UK, which you'll understand when you hear it, is I've got a turtle's head. Fill me so I can go take a shit. Just taking the fucking piss now. That tick down was the 0.5 on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute. Well, I need it to tick down a little bit more. Please. I'm fighting for my life here. I'm literally about to shit myself live on stream. Used to here too, yeah. Okay, right now, this candle needs to fill me. How low did that one get? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the break now and I'm gonna come back to a filled position. Because, like, realistically, I can... Oh, wait. Realistically, oh, no, because I don't want it to, like, run off. And my limit still be there. Ah, fuck it. I'll just... I'm gonna go and do you-know-what right now. Back in a minute, boys. Should probably mute my mic. we got filled. Thank the Lord, we got filled. Oh, I don't know about you, but I feel about 15 feet lighter. 15 feet lighter? I feel like 15 pounds lighter. That's about right, isn't it? I always do this just because I'm like making sure that my actual dollar amount risk is correct, rather than just having the stop order there. It's just an OCD or autism thing. But that's the trade. I'm gonna... no, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say I'm gonna knock the... You know what? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna knock that down like one more tick, just so I'm being absolutely, completely, and utterly safe. That is such a... I've now got to sit and watch this. Every true trader has a shit bucket. Allegedly. Allegedly. That fact that NQ left relative equal highs... Oh, relative equal lows, did it? Oh, yeah, these lows, yeah, for sure. The only thing is that obviously ES and ES swept all this stuff out, right? But yeah, I would absolutely have an eye on that. But yeah, like I say, ES is has no reason to go back down lower, right? It should go up for the rest of the day, really. Like, if I could be bothered, if I had more than one contract on here, I'd potentially leave a runner on this trade, but I want in and out. This retracement also makes me okay, like thinking I'm okay to hold for like into lunch, really, because it's done this retracement, so like the lunch retrace or the lunch consolidation has happened like a bit early, like an hour early, really. So now it's okay to work through lunch. That's literally logic taught in the ICT 2022 mentorship as well. It was a Judas shit. Like one of those buckets to take disperse camping, yeah. Right under your chair. Oh, imagine I have a hole in this chair. It's got one big gaping hole. Well, boys, I'm just going to sit here and relax and enjoy watching my trade hopefully go to profit. I did unmute my right? Yeah, thought I did. Ugh. I want to do something. What can we do whilst this trade plays out? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play chess on stream while this trade plans out. I don't want to sit here and just do nothing, and there's not really much to talk about. Like, you guys have been here, sat with me for almost 2 hours now. You know what my thought process has been going into this trade. Let me just get chess like on the screen somehow. How can I do this actually? Oh wait, no, I can do it. Let me just load up chess. Oh, apologies. There we go. So thank you boys for coming to the trading stream. Now welcome to the chess stream. We're gonna go ahead and play a bit of chess while the trade plays out. because I have absolutely nothing else to do. Where's my chat gone? Chat, come here. Chess, come here. And if you don't like chess... Oh, I lost my lighting as well. Well, that's just... Clearly, I wasn't meant to play chess. Let me open the blind. Ugh. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, chess. Feel free to judge me if you're an elite chess player. I'm not. I just play for fun sometimes. Oh, I hate queen. I hate people that play with queen's pawns openings. Have we got anyone in here who actually plays chess, or am I? Oh my god! Don't you dare dump. That was a scary little candle I just saw. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, also. I don't know, but it seems to be working in my favor, whatever it was, Journey. Let me check. God, I have so many fucking windows open. Let me just take a peek at Forex Factory dead quick. I think it was just volatility. Doesn't look like there was anything. There was nothing news that came out. Trump must have tweeted about his bathroom break. Yeah, must have. Let's put on there. That was a 30-point candle. On ES, I'm not sure on NQ. Yeah, random 32-point candle, yeah. On ES it was a random 7-point candle. Oh, this is so much harder for me to play with this. Like my screen being smaller. I need to castle. Oh wait, I can go here. Attack the bishop. And then when he moves the bishop, I can just queen to h4. Oh, and then that attacks his bishop as well, perfect. I'm just making sure I'm not hanging my queen here, I don't think I am. No, I can castle long. This is gonna be a long trade. This is gonna be a long ass trade if it goes well. Ha! You idiot! Oh, he has the rook as well, actually. Don't matter. Now I can just threaten your rook, though. Oh, yeah, but he can just do that. I can take his... I can go here and take his... he can just block me, though. I'm might try and threaten his rook and just see what he does. Is that a bad idea? It's probably a bad idea. Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, I thought you were gonna do that. Now, what shall I do? I want this, because this is hanging right now. But I can't really get it. Yeah, you go do what you like, Dompy. I'll still be here. Have no doubt. I'm just gonna move my queen here. I need to castle, really. He needs to get his bishop and his queen out. I need to get my bishop out. I can. Oh yeah, I'm gonna threaten his knight, because he'll have to defend with the queen probably. I'll just move it, I guess. I'm thinking pawn push. I can't really. I could do with pushing that pawn, but I need my queen to be somewhere else. Let's put my queen here. Oh, my friend's spamming my phone. That's an interesting move. You know what? Take my pawn, because then I'm just gonna fucking... If he takes that bishop, I'm gonna move my knight there, and then my queen there, and that's mate. Oh wait, no, because his queen's there. That's stupid. I just hung a bishop. Ugh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, interesting. Oh my god, is my queen trapped? No, it's not. I have to go there. Jesus. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ah, balls. What do I do here? Am I trapped? I am trapped, aren't I? Best option is to threaten his queen. Which actually also, if he lets me do that, then that's a fork as well, so... Oh, okay. Fine by me. I get your rook. And I get your bishop. Oh, I probably should have moved my bishop first. This is on the XFA, yeah. My trader streams trashing your body. Yep. I don't know what else I'm meant to do, Journey. Well, I can't talk about trading for 2 hours. I know I'm a talkative guy when you ask me about trading, but I have nothing else to offer for as far as trading chat. I'm simply hanging out. Simply hanging out and having fun. I can bring my pawns forward here, really. And trap this knight, kind of. Ooh. Colin Cohen in every 10. Do I look like Patrick Whelan, Geordie? Ooh. Let's go rook there. I need to connect my rooks over here. Like so. I'd go knight to there if I were him. You can't do it now. So what I can do. Bang, fork. What are you gonna do about that, bitch? Finally getting some movement. Oh, I didn't mean to put my king there. I should probably just go rook to here, right? Oh, fucking son of a bitch. Finally getting some upwards movement. Let me frame my risk reward, or not my risk reward, my stop loss. I'll go to break. I'm not gonna reduce. I'm just gonna go to break even once 75% is hit. So, oh balls right there. Fucking god! Don't play chess and stream trading at the same time. ICT, yeah, I've watched both of them. The trading at all-time highs and the other one, the FOMC one. So this yellow line up here, this yellow, I'll make it dashed. That's my break-even level. I may as well push this pawn. I don't know why this guy hasn't resigned, to be honest. He should have. And now you're fucked. There you go. Let's watch this now that it's finally moving. Hope you boys enjoyed chess. Hope you boys enjoyed chess. Now we're back to what you all came here for. Sorry if I took a while to answer that comment, by the way, Cody. I was too busy. Too busy playing chess. Not doing what I should be doing. What's my 120 times, what's my route? Yeah, 120 times 5. So this will be a $600 trade. But I had to put up, like, what, 93, let's say 9250, because that's where the model said to put it. Yeah, $460 risked for a $600 profit. NQ back at all-time highs. Yeah, hopefully ES will be there soon too. I'm so happy I got this entry though, because fuck me, I was getting mad under the surface. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was not really mad, but just frustrated. Obviously, I handled it well. I didn't break any rules, and I stayed patient, stayed for my entry, and there was my entry. But yeah, that initial move on that NQ run was, that was annoying. Has this reached 50% actually? Probably has, right? Yeah. So I could move. I am going to reduce the stop, you know what? Because I have no reason not to. Where can I move my stop up to? I can move it to 682. So cut off like $20 risk. So cut off like $100 of the risk there. I don't mind doing that on this trade just because obviously it's so, like, I really wouldn't expect this to come back down to the fair value gap again. That was such a strong 11-15 candle. But you'd really hope that this just keeps on with the momentum and keeps pumping. There's a lot of stuff in here for it to come and rebalance though. But very simply, I would expect this fair value gap to hold us up. Where's my stop? Stop's down at like 82. My stop's all the way down here. If I get stopped, then that's fine. Have all your boys' weeks been? That's what I want to know. I know about your days, what about your weeks? Whether that's trading or just life in general. How have your boys been? I wonder if there's like some sort of immediate rebalance that could be going on here actually, on like a on 15. On a 5 actually. If this gets down to here in the next like minute and a half, that's a 5-minute immediate rebalance, which is a very nice actual that's a very nice bullish PD array. If we can get this. Immediate rebalance. I'll just put Reeb. Immediate Reeb. Because that would be an even more bullish signal than, actually I can't put rebalance, Is immediate spelt right there? I'm so shit with spellings, I used to be so good at spelling. I'm not saying this is going to do that, I'm just saying if it does, that's a cool little, thing. Shitty, I blew a combine, PA has been crap, well, that's tough. PA has been crap, so if you followed your model, Rice, then don't. I know it sounds much easier me saying, it's much easier me saying it than actually feeling it, but don't beat yourself up too much. We've all been there. Everyone, absolutely everyone has blown a combine. Okay, so we didn't get the immediate rebalance there, but we do have the fair value gap, so. Been good, so 1 loss and 1 win on the week. That will be me if this is, if this trade plays out. One small loss, one like okay win, not a big win by any means, but not a bad win. On each account, nice. How many accounts you got now, Cody? I'm assuming they're XFAs. How's my week been? Not bad. I'm just the day's kind of blurred together for me. What have I done this week other than stream? I tried to record a video, but it really just didn't go well. I wasn't pleased with the video. I tried to do a video going over like my whole model, but yeah, it just didn't. I didn't feel like it was as good as I could have done it, so I will redo it. I do need to get a video out there though. I had a short that did pretty well. The all-time high short did pretty nicely. Other than that, I've just been on a few walks, been in the gym. My life's so like I have a pretty chill, chill or boring life, depends on how you want to look at it. But for me, it's chill. At least when I'm here, like when I'm traveling, I'm doing like when I'm traveling. When I traveled, like it's just there's so much going on, like constantly shit I was doing. So it's kind of nice coming back and just kind of not doing a whole lot, and just getting to relax and just be in my routine. I'm absolutely a creature of habit. I love a good routine. So. 3 Topstep XFAs. I want to get max allocation on Topstep and eventually graduate into alpha accounts as well. Alpha accounts. Is alpha accounts what Topstep calls their live accounts, or is alpha you mean like a different prop firm like Alpha Futures? Absolutely everyone promotes them out, that Alpha Futures firm. They must have a pretty, or not everyone, but a lot of people I see are affiliated with that Alpha Futures firm, so they must have pretty good affiliate benefits / like commission rates. Do. Do. I've heard they pay creators way more than other firms. I would definitely recommend shooting them an email. They give you a free account to give away, PC setups, everything. God damn, maybe I should look into them. I remember having a glance at their accounts, but like not a full. Let's do a full like live look at them now. Alpha Futures. Because if they don't have good accounts, though, Cody, I don't feel comfortable supporting a firm solely for my benefit. I support firms that like I would use or have used or am using. Trading platforms, assets. No, I don't care about that shit. Where's your about? I don't care about that. Here we go. Ah, $79 a month ain't bad for a 50k. I'm assuming you can get that lower as well with Oh wait, 0 accounts. No, oh, okay, so this standard one has a activation fee then, does it? 50% consistency. I can't see chat, I just realised. Let me minimise this. Where are they based? I have no idea, Journey. Let's see if it says on here. I would assume the US. About. Our mission. Yeah, whatever. Our in-house platform. Where are they based? Meet the team. Oh, that's cool how they have shooting up from that imbalance I had mentioned. Right there, I've got my dad calling me. One sec, guys. Wait. Shitty news rules. I don't mind shitty news rules because, like, I would probably follow them anyway. Standard max payout is 15k. That's pretty good. Rice, right now is a really good time to do your next combine with funding tits because you can get a 50k with them. If you go on their thing and do, you can put it in just so you can see I'm not even bullshitting. You can go on a 50k account. Put it to a $1,000 weekly payout reward, like max. You can choose between 5,000 and 1,000. Choose 1,000 just because, like, all it does is mean that you're not going to be able to withdraw more than $1,000 in 1 week. But that's, like I said on the video that I did that you commented on. Like $1,000 a week is still $1,000 a week, and you can get, obviously you can scale up, so you can have 5 of those accounts if they're each paying you $1,000 a week. Really, like, no one doesn't want an extra $1,000 a week. Plus, it's not like the maximum amount you can withdraw ever. It's just the maximum amount you can withdraw in 1 week. But yeah, set it to that, and then put KAICAP, the code on the screen, on, and you will get a 50k account with them for $50. Which, as far because, like, that's an end of day drawdown account. That is by far the best 50k account you're gonna get, unless you got like the Topstep X deal, which I got like fucking months and months and months ago, which was like outrageous. But yeah, for that funding tits, 50k's Pro Plus account, I think it is Pro Plus account with a $1,000 weekly payout with code CAP. That'll get you for $50 and no activation fee. So I mean, you watched the video, so you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me just quickly look more at these alpha futures. It doesn't say where they're based, but I'm assuming that they're American, right? They should be. God, they have like events and all sorts. Contact us. Do they have it on there? Oh, they must have like an address somewhere, right? Come on. Where are you? I don't know. I'm assuming they're American, to be honest. Oh wait, where did he go? This is the manager. Where did he go to university at? I don't think it says. Alright, let me go back to their actual accounts, because that's the thing I care about the most. How it works. Profit target, max drawdown 2k, so like average. 17 to 90 profit split. How's that work? Oh, payouts 1 and 2 are 70% profit split. That's a bit stinky. 3 and 4 are 80. I don't like that. Minimum payout on standard is 200. What were the 0 ones like? Are they any better? Oh yeah, these 0 ones are better. So no activation fee plus a 90 straight to a 90% profit split. No consistency until they're funded, and it's 40% consistency. Max allocation 3 accounts, so not really ideal if you're someone who wants to scale. But not bad by any means. Pass in 1 day, that's pretty good. Max drawdown. Doesn't say the type of drawdown. I'd hope that it's end of day. And you can hold through news on these ones, Cody. Max payout is cooked, yeah. Is it 50%? I mean, they're not inherently bad. They don't look like bad at all. It's just whether they are good. They look like a decent option. Like I said, I need to do more looking into them. What's the futures advanced plan? I mean, it's $140 a month. What the fuck? And it's an eval. I'm not paying $140 for a month for an eval. Are you crazy? They look a bit similar to funding tits. As if I just said that, like, actually fucking naturally. I mean, the 0 plan looks somewhat appealing, apart from it's $99 a month. What sort of discounts do they give on accounts most of the time? On what platforms, actually? Alpha Ticks. Is that just Project X? Looks like it. Oh yeah, developed by the Project X team, okay. Ninja Trader, Tradeify, TradingView, so all the normal platforms. So that's well, not really a thumbs up, because most of them, I assume, have these platforms now. Assets, that's just what you can trade, that'll be all the normal shit. FAQ. This is what you gotta do, boys, when you're vetting these things. Go and fucking read the FAQs. Because one sneaky one a lot of them do is they keep billing you after you pass. A monthly evaluation fee, until the day you pass. Yep, so that's fine. I want to know what the normal... I can't see chat again, but I want to know what like the typical discount is, because that'll tell me... Oh, 25% most of the time. That's good. I'm gonna start on Monday with your link. Yeah, you don't have to use the link, Rice. Don't like worry about the link. Just as long as you use my code at the checkout, code KAICAP, then I'll get commission. I appreciate you, and good luck with the. I actually, Rice. One thing, I would probably buy it before Monday if you want that discount, because that discount runs out on. Oh, when does it run out? It runs out on Sunday, like 11:59 p.m. UTC, I think. Yeah, let me just double check for you, because I said it in the Discord. When did I say it? I will put it in the general chat. Yeah, 11:59 UTC on Sunday, Rice. Sunday, 11:59 p.m. UTC. That's when that funding ticks 35% off will end. So if you do want to snag that, which you probably do, then obviously you don't have to start trading it on until Monday, but if you want it, then buy it before Monday, or well, before Sunday. How long funding takes been? They're big, Dompy. They're backed by the they have a CFD similar to like my funded futures and whatever the Forex version is. What's their? It's like funding. Oh, what's their CFD firm called? Funding. Is it Funding Pips? Yeah, it's Funding Pips is like their CFD one that's backing them, Dompy. I'm not sure how long Funding Ticks has been in business. Yeah, Funding Pips, Johnny, yeah. But Funding Pips is, I'm pretty sure, the biggest, or one of the biggest, if not the biggest, in terms of how much they have paid out to traders. Both in like amount of payouts and size. I'm pretty sure they just are the biggest prop firm for like payouts. So yeah, basically Funding Ticks are very, very reliable. Code Riz is the source. That's funny. Yeah, exactly, Journey, yeah. They're just like the futures version. Same company. This has gone to sleep since it's done this little kind of run up. A bit annoying, but I will hold. I shall hold. $50 is crazy, yeah. I beats me why they're so cheap, Dompy. No activation fee as well, it's just like crazy, but they are like, they're one of the biggest, like so many day trading influencers I've seen like using them, like Tanya Trades uses them, JadeCap uses them, Trader Kane uses them, and like they all use them and like support them. But yeah, they're basically like another My Funded Future, like My Funded Futures, but better in my eyes, because they literally do everything My Funded Futures does, but like slightly better. It is crazy. I suppose it's similar like to the Apex kind of method, is that they're just, yeah, they're in Dubai, yeah. Is that they're just like insanely cheap, so then they're going to get, most people are going to buy theirs, and obviously the more, if they're getting the majority of the sales, they're also getting the majority of the fails. That's a nice little rhyme, isn't it? They're getting the majority of the fails and the majority of the sales and the majority of the fails. I wonder if this $50 stays at that amount if you blow up and let it go another month. I would assume so. I would assume so. Even if it didn't, you'd be able to get another code and it wouldn't be much dearer. It'd be like $61 instead. But I would assume it stays at 50, if I'm being honest. NQ reswept all-time highs already. Fucking... God. ES, can you fucking get up? Can you get it up? How long have I been in this trade? I entered at 10:55. Well, let's see the exact minute. Would have been 10:57, so I've been in this trade for like almost 40 minutes at this point. 47 minutes. We do all want to be the exception, Jenny. Looks like it, the resets are cheaper than the new account, tempting me. People like to, yeah. Yeah, I think the better. Like for me, I've never really seen the point in resetting unless you like blow it like right at the start. If you're a really aggressive like person, but even still, like, sure, maybe you would even like if the resets aren't as cheap as actually buying an account. Maybe like why that's my kind of reasoning is why would you not just buy another account? like, instead of resetting, just buy another new one. I took a little bit of drawdown, not a lot. I took maybe, what, 95.75 was my entry, and what's this low? I took like 7 ticks of drawdown. But I'm not out yet, Journey. I'm not out. It could come and dance in drawdown a little bit if it wanted to. We're going into the lunch hour, so... Hello to the BNG in the afternoon. Hope not. I hope not. Let me just put this on the screen actually so you can see like where my entry was relative to this. My stop is currently like 82, so my stop's down here. I really would like to see this fair value gap that it's in hold up, ideally. Because any lower and it's just kind of like, ugh, are we going to knock out these equal lows maybe and then go back up? But that's just going to be a pain. Would rather it just hold up at this fair value gap now. Have we got SMT at those lows actually? Yeah, we do. Oh, no, we don't. It is annoying that NQ is just like dunk, dunk, higher, higher, and the ES is just like lower, lower. Ugh. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. I've been streaming for an outrageously long time today. My laptop will fucking die if I'm not careful. I need to close some tabs. Let me close. Can I close you and get away with it? Do I still have my chat? Yeah, I still have my chat. My stop's below the BNG, yeah. Quite comfortably below it, to be honest. BNG is like, what, 89 to 88 about on ES, and my stop's at 82, so I'm like a good 5 or 6 points below the BNG, my stop. Really, I'm tempted to jam my stop all the way up to like here already, but there's not really much point in me doing that because I can't really. I'm just gonna go to break even once we get to the 713.75. I do think I am gonna just leave this though. I'm gonna sit here for 10 minutes probably. And if it's not really moved in like 10-15 minutes, I'll probably just end the stream and then I'll post it on my community, on a community post and in the Discord, whatever the outcome of the trade is. Just because I don't want to sit here and have to babysit this. I've already been here since 9:20. I've been here for pushing 3 hours at this point. There's only so much of charts I can take in one day. I would hope I'll get filled on this during the lunch hour though. This looks very similar to actually like a specific trade example that ICT gave in the 2022 mentorship. It looks like a very, very similar sort of like day really. Yeah, like we could come all the way back down here and then we have like this order block inside the 5-minute fair value gap. That'd be like as low as I'm willing to see it come, before like a rejection really. Where's the mean threshold of this 5-minute order block actually? There, 83. Okay. As if this is breaking lower. I think I'm cursed. Okay. Really, ES? You're actually gonna do me like this? Wow. I can absolutely like manage this. It's just a pain, you know. Of course, the entry from before, where all the volatility was in the market, just shot to the profit on NQ. And when I enter, it's like shoots a bit in profit, and then it's just like, oh. We're in drawdown. We're officially in drawdown. Oh my god, am I gonna get stopped on this trade? After sitting in it for like, literally, I've been in the trade for 55 minutes. Going down to OTE, yeah, it could. OTE of this leg, I would expect, which puts us about here, like BNG. But yeah, fucking hell, if I get stopped on this, then that's just, oh my god, that's gonna be rough. There's the order block that I was talking about. It's also a 15-minute order block actually, so. I really would expect this to like start heading back up now, but if it's going to, I'm comfortable with where my stop is. But yeah, this is as far as a reversal as I would expect. Hello BNG. I'll watch NQ as well actually, since we have slightly different BNGs today on those. Ugh. Just double checking that my risk is fine where it is. Yeah, we hit 50% and then 25% would be 82, yeah, so my risk is fine where it is. Just double checking. Oh, I just realised we're in a macro now as well. We're in the lunch macro. Do 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 do. Imagine NQ comes all the way down and gets the London and Asian liquidity. That'd be something. I can't believe it's fucking 12 o'clock and I'm still here. Why I like to be done so early. Fast wins, fast blown accounts. Yeah, well, for me it's fucking slow losers, no wins. Slow losers, no wins. That's my week. If this loses, that puts me like just over 1 hour down on the week. Which isn't terrible, but like this trade should have played out really in my mind. It looks so good. This is one of them trades where I know every trade you think that, but like some trades in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, I kind of think I might lose this, but it's my model, so I'll take it. This trade is one of those where I was like, surely, right? Surely. Surely I'm on side here. Still here, Geordie. In drawdown now. In the drawdown. I'm going to drag across this order block's mean threshold just because that's really as far as I would want it to go. Would be this yellow line. 8375. I'm also thinking like NQ, where's NQ in a discount? Around here, so obviously ES is in a discount. Following the model always wins either way. Yeah, I do know that, I'm having trouble. Like, you know, when you're just having like if this trade were to lose, I'd feel very pissed, regardless of me following my model or not. But that's kind of to be expected, I guess. Did tag the midnight open. If this candle can close in profit on my position, that'd be nice. I think after this candle closes, though, I'm gonna call it a day on the stream. I'll put it in a post like where this trade ends up. But literally, I'm tired of sitting here and watching this. It's been over an hour since I entered this trade, and it's still like, well, it's pretty much where I'm in $6-7 of drawdown. It's basically where I entered. I will hold it until it hits either my stop or my profit target. But I just don't. I want to go and do something else rather than sit here and watch it. This is just boring my mind. But I will be here tomorrow streaming, so I will see you boys tomorrow. And yeah, look out on the. I'll post it in both the Discord and the community post on my channel. And obviously I'll just mention it on stream. And you guys, like yourselves, can watch the charts. You know where my entry and where my stop and profit is and all that shit if you're really that bothered. But yeah, I'm done for today. This trade is going to continue to play out, and I'll let you boys know how it goes. But I hope you enjoyed watching this fucking 2.5 hours of trading, or lack thereof. If you're not going to be here tomorrow, then have a good weekend, and I will catch you boys either tomorrow on Friday, or I will catch you boys on Tuesday, because there'll be no trading on Monday. But yeah, make sure to like the stream and subscribe if you haven't on your way out, even though most of you boys in here are. And yeah, I will catch you. Oh, that candle closed in drawdown. It's a pain, but yeah, I will catch you boys later.